Welcome Virgo to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 18th of September for the Sun or the Ascendant. Last week's new moon in your sign gave you an awesome opportunity to supercharge your plans and to use the energy of Uranus, which is very much to do with embracing change and innovation, to approach things that have been a bit stuck in a fresh way. Obviously, Mercury, your ruler, started to travel forwards, not out of the post-retrograde shadow yet. So on the face of it, you'd be going into this week thinking that things would be rocketing along. And they could do, as long as your relationships or your relationship sector are working well for you. If they're not, someone could seem a little bit elusive because of Neptune opposing the Sun, or someone's attitudes can drain you a little bit, or just because they seem to be a bit distracted, it may in turn distract you. But keep the faith, Virgo, because by Thursday, the Sun in your sign forges a fantastic link with Pluto. This is in a very expressive part of your situation, and if there's something that you want to get off the ground or inject greater enthusiasm into, this is a defining moment of the whole year. In fact, by the time we get to Saturday and the autumnal equinox, the Sun moves into the next sign from yours of Libra. You can then take the ideas that you've been generating and start to get a firmer foundation down underneath them. And that in itself can be very gratifying. But once again, it depends on your interactions with others. I feel that Saturn in your 7th house, along with Neptune, could be putting some strains into certain alliances, and maybe even around a financial matter over the next 13 weeks. If you see things very differently financially, or even your values are very different to someone you almost have to deal with, that is going to come up between you, I feel, due to the influence of the equinox lasting for 13 full weeks. But obviously, the initial blush of the Sun being in Libra will be for 4 weeks. So very much about foundations. You've already got Mars here. It is angling brilliantly to Venus, but Venus is in your 12th house. Again, maybe some of the doubts that have fermented over the last few months around relationships are still hanging around some of the things you need to do for yourself. So whether it's about your individual plans or hopes or your finances, how you're judged or how you feel judged or how you interact with others is still going to be very important to progress. The great news, however, is that Mercury in your sign forges a fantastic link to Jupiter at the very end of this week. And if you are someone who can really embrace some new thinking or read something that gives you a better understanding of where you are, it is going to help you to grow and evolve. And that link between the Sun in your sign and Pluto is certainly about growth. It's just that dealing with that Neptune and Saturn alliance in your 7th house. So I feel the story for you this week, Virgo, is however much you need and deserve to focus on what's good for you, you do need to be mindful of what you do and how it impacts on others, or how they perceive it, even if you feel what you do has no impact on them at all. They may have a different relationship to what you're trying to achieve than you do to yourself. Underneath this video, you can also check out your year 2024 Astrology and Horoscope deep dive video. And I'd just like to tell you about a unique opportunity. With this year racing by and year 2024 speeding towards us, if you order your personal forecast for next year now, based on your unique birth data, I'll prepare the rest of 2023 free of charge, but also you'll get your character analysis report, your life roadmap, 30% off in the package. And this will give you searing insights to the patterns that are played out in your life so far, but give you a much more intimate awareness of how to work with them more succinctly going forwards. Please see the link beneath this video for more on that too.